Hello, my name is Mario Fatelevich, and together with my daughter, Norit Fatelevich, and my friend, Yatir Salutsky, we are developing WaBo, a peer-to-peer microloans platform. Before we start, let me tell you how it all started. During 30 years, I've traveled around the world, mainly in the so-called third world, and saw a lot of poverty and extreme misery. I saw how charity perpetuated the situation and understood that economic inclusion can help. Then I started to give microloans, but soon realized the complexity of the subject. In the next few minutes, I will introduce you to the complexity of the problem and the complexity of the solution. So what is the problem? First, the microcredit market now stands at $250 billion, with 90% of it in the black market. 30% of the world population has no financial footprints. They never had a bank account, a credit card, a loan, or a mortgage. And people who want to help this population with microloans have no reliable tools to manage the risk. Finally, the remittance services for loans repayment are too expensive. So why WaBo? Because WaBo is an innovative development on the basis of disruptive technologies that provides both risk management tools for lenders and alternative credit score for borrowers. So which disruptive technologies are we talking about? First, the deep learning artificial intelligence, second, blockchain, and third, biometrics. In WaBo, we have developed an algorithm based on the psycholinguistic science, which builds a psychological profile of the borrower through text he or she writes. The output is a number between 1 and 1000, scoring on how likely is the borrower to repay debts and take responsibility. We will refer to the source of those texts later. And at WaBo, we developed our cryptocurrency, which is called WaBo, and it sings WB, based on the Ethereum ERC20 smart contracts. Loans and repayments will be made using our cryptocurrency in a quick and inexpensive manner. On how would WaBo be converted into fiat, we will refer later to. In addition, any applicant must pass biometric identification of face and voice. The borrower re-identified at the time the loan is released and each time for any loan-related activity. What we are looking for is for a trustable ID that eliminates multiple identities and fake identities, preventing multiple loans. We also added two layers that are geolocation through GPS and phone verification through SMS to void numbers like Skype numbers and others. So what is the added value we offer? We have integrated two interfaces that deal with the personal impact and monetization for repayment assistance. Regarding the impact, we implemented a chat interface where lender and borrower can communicate directly and build personal relationship. Thus, the lender can help the borrower with guidance, advice, and support, creating personal commitment in the borrower side. Those texts are the source of the data that will feed the algorithm. With regards to monetization for repayment assistance, we have integrated an offer wall. This is an interface where each user may perform a variety of remunerated activities such as downloading an application, watching a video, participating in surveys, playing online games, etc., etc. When it comes to $100 loans with a weekly repayment of $2, an additional daily income of 10 cents or even less is very significant. And all this, of course, without a bank account, credit card, or whatsoever. In order to, for this condition to be fulfilled, we have developed and implemented an interface that is both a remittance wallet and crypto exchange. The wallet is used to store, send, and receive WaBos. And it is in fact a money transfer operation like those executed by Western Union, MoneyGram, or Wells Fargo. The crypto exchange allows to trade in WBs and also to convert it in local fiat. It means trade just like other crypto exchange do, Binance, Coinbase, Bitpanda, etc. It is important to note that the remittance market is about $600 billion a year. WaBo will charge a fee for remittances activities unrelated to loans. And also it's important to note that the crypto exchange market is about $54 billion a day. And WaBo also will charge fees for trading on unrelated loans. So where are the first users of the platform? Regarding the borrowers, despite the platform was developed to give loans to any person in the world, we will focus in a small defined geographical area to grant a loan at the time of launch. This will make it easier to convert to local money through local agents and create strong buzz. Regarding the lenders, they will be any individual everywhere in the world without geographical limitations. Private corporations with a social investment budget, and social and impact investors organizations. So once a borrower has his WaBos in his wallet, what can he do with his balance? The WB conversion to fiat will be done through local companies with whom WaBo will make special agreements such as Tigo Money in Paraguay, MTN in Uganda, and Globe in the Philippines. Regarding the competition, in the table we present the three significant competitors with comparable data. Regarding Grameen Bank and his founder Mohamed Yunus, they jointly won the Nobel Peace Prize in 2002. The bank lends without collateral to the poorest in Bangladesh, and 99.6 return rate demonstrate that the poor are much better borrowers than rich. In addition, 98% of borrowers are women. That demonstrates that women are better borrowers than men. Kiva, in this case, the lender and the platform do not take interest nor origination fees. I have to say at this point that I did thousands of dollars in loans with 100% refunding rate. But at one point, I noticed that most field partners take fees and interest that in some cases reaches 30%. This level of interest eliminates impact entirely. Then I began to think how can be this point solved of the problem of the feed partners for Kiva, and this way WaBo was born. Regarding Blender, it's an Israeli company. They are doing excellent. They are mostly appealing to the public with financial footprints in the market. The risk management they carried out through regular financial institutions. We at WaBo differ from them on how we deal with risk management and the technology used in the platform. So where our project stands today. We have already uploaded the application to the Play Store, partially developed. In the table, the 7 interfaces of the application and the different stage of development and integration. Those SDKs that have been developed were embedded, integrated into the platform, and uploaded together to the Play Store. So where comes the profit from the WaBo platform? We have 5 income sources from the platform. First, from loans, by taking 10% over the interest paid by loans. From the offer wall, once sharing 50% over the performance task by the users. Also from the offer were 50% over users' exposure to the banner. And regarding the remittance wallet, we will take $1 fee over every transaction done through the wallet and related to loans. And regarding the crypto exchange, we will take $1.50 fee over every transaction done through the crypto exchange, also that is unrelated to the loan. So how much investment we need? We need about $600,000 to finish the development and launch the platform. The use of this investment as described in the follow table. What is the development and launch schedule? By the end of this year, we hope to get the first round of investment. For the first quarter of 2020, we have to sit and update the project according to the new technologies and innovations. The second quarter of 2020, with a detailed work plan and budget, we will establish the development team, or in Israel or abroad. In the second half of 2020, we will start and finish the development and launch the beta version. And in the beginning of 2021, we plan to launch the platform and start business operation. Thank you very much, and thank you for your listening.